Despite the first NFT being minted on the blockchain in 2014, it took this technology a couple of years before taking the internet by storm. And it was only in the last year that some notable NFT platforms, such as OpenSea, Rarible, and Foundation, recorded billions of dollars in their volume traded. But in a surprising turn of events, OpenSea saw a drastic plunge in volume, that too from peak. Let's find out more. First off, the drop in daily volume and what it suggests. In the last 2 years, we've seen a general trend of a bull run in the crypto market, and as a direct result of this, the prices of non-fungible tokens and the volume they were being traded at have been up there too. But earlier this year, we saw the beginning of a downtrend with respect to the volume that was being traded on different NFT platforms. One of the very alarming situations was seen happening on the biggest non-fungible token platform, OpenSea. Yes, the platform that was the host of some mega NFT projects such as Bored Ape Yacht Club and CryptoPunks recently recorded their driest day at the office, with their daily NFT volume being 99% down from its previous all-time high. This 99% drop came within a period of 90 days. With data acquired from DappRadar, we see that the volume has plummeted from $405.75 million a day on May 1st to just a measly $5 million on August 28th. OpenSea currently finds itself in the middle of a crypto winter, with both Bitcoin and Ethereum being traded way below their previous all-time highs, so there's only so much that the platform can hold. Another notable impact this crypto winter has left on the company is the laying off of its workforce. Earlier this year, the CEO of OpenSea, Devin Finzer, told us that the company has laid off about 20% of its workers. Next up, we look at OpenSea and its journey so far. Starting in 2017, this NFT platform has surely come a long way. Starting off as an Ethereum-based ERC-271 blockchain, this platform later incorporated the Ethereum Polygon chain as well as the Solana compatibility. This resulted in some record-breaking numbers not just in the NFT space, but in the overall crypto space as well. As in 2021, following the spike in interest in non-fungible tokens and some breakthrough projects being minted on the platform, OpenSea saw a revenue of $95 million in only the second month of the year. As the hype went on and more users wanted in on this tech, the company skyrocketed in September of the same year. They reached record-breaking revenues of $2.75 billion. This sure was a milestone. Following OpenSea's lead, we saw many other non-fungible token platforms opening on the internet. Some of these were highly successful as well, and did bring in some decent creators and heavy revenue numbers. But OpenSea's biggest accolade came in January of 2022, when the platform left the crypto space in shock as it recorded a valuation of $13.3 billion. This was the biggest game changer for them from here onwards. It undisputedly became the biggest NFT exchange and the default choice for all creators. Following on, is the bubble bursting? It comes as no surprise that the initial 2021 hype that came with non-fungible tokens is slowly declining. The biggest numbers that were being traded both in value and volume have seen significant decreases. There are a number of factors that we've contributed to this. Since the NFTs that are traded on platforms like OpenSea are directly tied to the crypto prices, it's a no-brainer that they got affected as a result of the harsh bear winter we see ourselves in these days. The main blockchain which is used by OpenSea is the Ethereum blockchain. This means that all the non-fungible tokens which are traded there are bought and sold in Ether, the digital currency. If we take a look at how Ethereum is performing, it helps us better understand the drivers in NFT prices as a whole. Ethereum peaked in 2021, more specifically in September, when it reached its all-time high of $4,811. Now this was also right around the time when the NFT business was booming because of the bull run it found itself in. But since then, as the Ethereum coin gradually came down in price, so did the NFTs that were being traded on OpenSea. They didn't hold as much value as they once did. As a result, people were more cautious about putting their money into these projects, and some nervous holders were also seen dumping their once beloved NFTs for prices way less than what they were bought for. This cycle gave birth to the bubble bursting stories and more fear and uncertainty in the market, which further led to a halt in the overall volume that was being traded stated earlier. Adding to this, BendDAO and its reservations with OpenSea. BendDAO, which is the first of its kind decentralized peer-to-pool loaning and equity platform, has been facing some trouble of its own. This platform was loved by many crypto enthusiasts since it allowed users to take loans on the basis of the non-fungible tokens that they were currently holding in Ethereum. This enabled the prospective buyers to accumulate more and more NFTs, and as a result, BendDAO was also performing significantly well. But recently, it ran into some troubles of its own, as it saw itself being short on liquid funds, and the recovery that BendDAO made on its pre-issued loans was not what they were hoping to achieve. BendDAO recently voted to make its NFT collateral even more liquid after they saw that the NFT's value as a whole was starting to go down, which put them in a position where they were short on funds themselves. As a result, they are facing their own debt crisis at the moment, where the dollar-based borrowers can't pay them due to falling Ethereum prices, and the lenders are having a hard time in the recovery due to the collateral shrinking in valuations. Another decision this platform made was to reduce its payment deadline from 48 hours to now 4 hours for users to avoid liquidation. They're hoping this would result in more bids for their collateral. Now, in other news, let's look at how NFT floor prices are responding. It comes as no surprise that with the drop in trading volume, the prices have taken a hit too. If we take a look at the Bored Ape project, we see that its floor price has gone down from 153 Ethereum to only 72.5 Ethereum. Not just this, but CryptoPunks have also taken a hit, with its floor price being 20% down from its previous all-time low back in July. Up next, we look at some famous projects' performances. Some NFT projects have passed this bear market test of time better than the rest. Now, this does not mean that they were totally unhinged in terms of prices and volume, but that they eventually came out on top and were successful in keeping the hype alive. Projects like Bored Ape Yacht Club and CryptoPunks are still looked at by people in the crypto space as valuable picks despite their prices going down and not being where they once used to be. This is mainly due to the sheer size of these projects and the hype they generated. The influencers, such as Logan Paul, Gary Vee, and other celebrities such as Eminem and Lil Baby, bring most of their fan base to this frenzy when they announced they were buying items from these projects, and that puts these projects in an optimal spot. Adding to this, we see new collections from these franchises and further innovation and interusage from these tokens as a part of increasing their overall utility in the Web 3.0 spaces. So it's not a surprise when people say that these projects are a gem to accumulate right now, when their prices are not super high and out of reach for the average person in this space. Lastly, we look at the future of NFTs. When discussing the future of this market, it would be worth mentioning that the crypto market works in cycles. We see this in the price patterns in the last couple of years. There is a high, which is also referred to as a bull market. This is when all the outsiders come in and try to get a piece of the pie. But realistically, this does not last very long, as when people dump their crypto assets for profits, the market goes down again. So currently, we are at the pinnacle of a bear market, where the experienced players invest and wait for their investments to skyrocket in price, eventually paying them a really good share of their investments. With metaverse projects launching and developing their own tokens, such as Sandbox and Decentraland, and with big corporations such as Samsung and Adidas investing in this space, along with Ethereum introducing the Ethereum 2.0 merger, it is safe to assume that the NFT market will return in its glory days. It's only a matter of time as we wait for the start of a bull run. With direct ties to the prices of crypto tokens such as Ethereum, users wait for the prices to return to their all-time highs or close, as this will automatically mean a rise in the value of their NFTs. Patience is the biggest virtue in the crypto world too. That's a wrap for this video. What do you think about the current situation of the NFT market? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.